Have you ever started learning something new? Whether it's playing an instrument, learning a language, or improving at work, only to feel frustrated by slow progress? The Practicing Mind by Thomas M. Sterner teaches us how to enjoy the journey of learning and improve any skill with patience, discipline, and mindfulness. In this video, we'll break down the book chapter by chapter, so you can start mastering your mind and habits today. Chapter 1. The Learning Begins. Sterner shares his personal experience as a piano technician and how he struggled with patience. He realized that frustration comes from focusing too much on the outcome instead of the process. Mastery isn't about natural talent. It's about mindset. Example: instead of obsessing over playing a full song, a musician should focus on one note at a time. Chapter 2. Process, not product. The biggest mistake we make is focusing on finishing rather than improving. Sterner introduces process-oriented thinking, where you find satisfaction in each step rather than just the end result. Detach from results, embrace the process, and growth will follow. Example: a golfer should focus on the technique of each swing rather than worrying about their final score. Chapter 3. It's how you look at it. Our perspective shapes our experience. When we resist the learning process, it feels frustrating. When we accept it, we become more patient. Shift your perspective from "I have to do this" to "I get to do this." Example: instead of seeing exercise as a chore, view it as a way to strengthen your body and mind. Chapter 4. Creating the habits we desire. Repetition and deliberate practice create mastery. Many people struggle with self-discipline, but it becomes easier when you focus on one small habit at a time. Good habits are built through consistent practice, not motivation. Example: want to read more? Start with just 5 minutes a day instead of trying to finish an entire book in one sitting. Chapter 5. Perception change creates patience. Impatience is caused by the belief that we should already be at the finish line. Instead of seeing slow progress as failure, view it as necessary growth. Patience is a skill that grows the more you practice it. Example: if you struggle with learning a language, celebrate small wins like mastering one new phrase instead of worrying about fluency. Chapter 6. The 4 S words. Sterner introduces 4 key principles for building the practicing mind. Simplify, break down tasks into smaller steps. Small, focus on one thing at a time. Short, keep practice sessions short and intentional. Slow, be deliberate instead of rushing. Example: if you're writing a book, focus on one paragraph at a time, not the entire manuscript. Chapter 7. Equanimity and DOC. Equanimity means remaining calm and balanced regardless of circumstances. Sterner introduces DOC: doing, observing, and correcting, a method where you do the task, observe your mistakes, correct without self-judgment, stay emotionally neutral while learning, no frustration, just improvement. Example: if you miss a basketball shot, don't get frustrated. Just analyze what went wrong and adjust. Chapter 8. Teach and learn from children. Children learn naturally because they don't judge themselves harshly. Adults, however, overthink and get discouraged. Approach learning with curiosity, like a child. Example: a toddler learning to walk falls hundreds of times but never gets frustrated. They just keep going. Chapter 9. Your skills are growing. Progress is happening even when you don't see it. Every repetition, no matter how small, builds skill and confidence. Growth is inevitable if you stick with the process. Example: even if you don't see immediate results at the gym, your muscles are getting stronger with every workout. Mastery isn't about how fast you improve. It's about staying consistent and loving the process. If you apply these principles, you'll build patience, discipline, and true skill in any area of life. What skill are you currently practicing? Drop a comment below. And if you enjoyed this summary, like, share, and subscribe to Yesterday Plus One for more self-improvement book summaries.